Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, TCU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to throw. It's Howard. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Going the other way, can they catch him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Automatic on the PAT.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some...
He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They'll try to add the lead down to the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Williams. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. A 4th down completion to the running back. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And the Rebels are on the move here. In the red area, it's Jones. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To throw, it's Howard. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And they hand it off to the back. Eludes a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
TCU 14, Ole Miss 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll ride the back again here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Number 19.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
TCU 14.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Remember last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
completion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Hoover. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And they've got him, a sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
TCU 14.
So kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Scanning the field. It's Howard. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. It's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Horned Frogs will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Howard. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. He brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ole Miss. No chance to catch him.
Number 83. Catch and score.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense in pursuit forced him out. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the back gets the football. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in a hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. That one moves the ball across the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Payne. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Another first down, TCU. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, TCU 28, Ole Miss 26.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the
Progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll be brought down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Rebels will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Jones. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Howard. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Motion now from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. this offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second and 10 after the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And they heave it deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now